No intro required. You know who the hell it is. I'm here to give you my recap on this shitty event. UFC 314 happened last night. I just realized I put up the screenshot that I made a post of with my caution symbols. Few of those were unnecessary, as you can see. But yeah, we're going to get into this breakdown. I'm just going to make this real quick. There were 8 finishes on this card, but it just, I don't know about you, but the way it finished, the way it ended, just left a sour taste. I didn't really enjoy this that much at all. Lost a few dollars. All the official bets were trash. My official predictions, I went 9-4. I had some good live bets, but ruined my parlay. My main card parlay anyway. I was going to win over 100 easy on that. And of course, they robbed me just like they robbed Diego. Seriously, look at Volk's face. Look at that douche's face. Just get into the damn prediction recap already. I don't even care about a transition screen. The first match last night was Nora Cornell. She was my prediction. She won by submission, ruining my over 2.5 bet I had on her. I don't know what the hell is going on with Marco Tulio and Trayshawn Gore here, but that graphic got messed up on UFC site. Great job, UFC.com. Fucking great job. Tulio got the win. It was a knockout. I had a live bet on Tulio to win by knockout. Who cares? Moved on to Sumer Derji versus Mitch Raposo. My boy Mitch got robbed in a split decision. Nah, he really didn't do much with the control time. I mean, this kind of reminds me of Austin Hubbard a couple of weeks ago. But Austin Hubbard had 7 minutes of control time and the only submission attempt in that fight. Yeah, I'm still talking about Austin Hubbard. Still pissed off my boy got robbed. But yeah, Austin Hubbard did way more on his control time and ground time than Mitch Raposo did. I remember reading a comment, one of these idiot predictors was like, I don't think Austin did enough on the ground to beat Medeiros. Well, hey, genius, tell me what the hell Medeiros did to get his hand raised. Do me that favor. When I hear the fucking crickets come out your mouth, I won't be surprised. We move on to Cedric Dumas taking on Michel Polish. I had Michel Polish on a live bet to win by knockout. He came through. We moved on to the prelims. Julian Erosa versus the damaged Darren Elkins. Darren Elkins needs to go check his head for permanent damage. And Julian, you messed up my bet because you were supposed to win by submission. He wins by knockout. Chase Hooper took on the old man Miller, won a unanimous decision, real snooze fest. And then Yan Yaonan, you look like crap against Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes looked dominant in this fight. I really expected Yan Yaonan to do a little bit better defensively. I mean, in the first 20 seconds of the match last night, you could tell she stuffed 2 of her takedowns right away, and I was like, yes, this is what I wanted to see. And then that quickly ended. I say we package you up, Yan, ship you back to China with 150% tariff on your ass. Get out of my face. We move on to Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson now. This card had 8 finishes, but it probably only should have had 7, because what the hell kind of call was that last night by that ref? I mean, to be fair, I think if the ref doesn't stop that fight, I think Dan Ige was going to win the fight, simply because there really wasn't that much going on. I mean, it was a pretty close match until that knockdown, and yeah, that was just a bad stoppage. But like I said, If anyone could get on the inside, it would have been Danny Gay, and that's what happened. We moved on to the main event. Dom was my prediction. Dom gets the first round knockout and another live bet that I won. But again, I don't bet a lot, so yeah, I didn't win much either. Then we had the flat earther Bryce Mitchell losing to my boy Gene Silva. I told you what was going to happen. Gene Silva is the damn truth, and I don't care what anybody says. I was actually kind of scared for Bryce last night. Did you see the way it almost looked like if Gene would have rolled the other way and Bryce would have applied more pressure, turning to his right, he could have snapped his neck, man. That shit was scary. I felt scared for Bryce there. Gene Silva gets it done, but he doesn't do it by knockout. Come on, man. Yair Rodriguez got the win over Pitbull. And, Pitbull looked like crap, actually. I don't know what the hell his game plan was for this match, but made Yair look real good. Now, great, we're going to get Yair versus Volk. Because I guarantee you, they wouldn't put Volk against my boy Gene Silva. I guarantee you that. We moved on to the sausage, just beating the living crap out of fake Michael Chandler. As I had stated in my prediction video, I'd be happy either way. I was going to see one of these clowns lose. Can't stand either one of them. Congrats to the baddie, I guess. I'm not saying much. And here's the robbery. Here's the damn robbery. Everybody's talking, what a masterclass by Volk. Yeah, he out-pity-patted him in total strikes, but look at his face. Look at his face. Does that look like somebody who won a fight? What a joke. He ran away from Diego 3 of those 5 rounds and wins his championship belt. And look at all the idiots in the forums. Volk, he's the animal that lives on the mountain. He really is. I can't. I gotta be honest with you, I'm getting real sick of the UFC. It's a couple of years ago when The Rock started coming out with his damn sneakers, and remember the fighters were wearing The Rock sneakers. It was all downhill from then. And I get it, you gotta do these promotions, you gotta have these little commercials and little scenarios and storylines to sell the fight, but isn't it feeling more and more like the WWE every day? I stopped watching that shit more than 25 years ago, and I'm starting to get a sinking feeling that I'm actually watching it all over again. It's just branded UFC instead of the WWF I grew up with. That's my damn recap. Official predictions, I went 9 for 13. All my bets were lost. It was a total waste. Like I said, I did good on my live bets, but in the end, I ended up being negative $20-something. A loss is a loss. And I think I just had my expectations set too high for this event. Was it entertaining at times? Yes. But honestly, I think it could have been better. And for it to end with this douchebag clown as a champion again, like I said, put him up against my boy Gene Silva. You really think he's that animal that lives on the mountain? Show you what will happen to this Volkanovski once he goes up against a real champ. Caesar Leo out.